Hi, I'm Brian Johnson from Innovative Tools and Technology. Today I'm here with Michael Ostergaard. He's a manufacturer rep from a new line of products that we're going to be carrying, the Scangrip color match system. Well, Michael, if you could you tell us a little bit about the new light system that Scangrip has?
Surely I can. So what we have made is we have made a range of 3 work lights which all have color match properties. So we have a small match pen, and we have a sun match, and we have our big multi-match.
Well, Michael, if you could you tell me a little bit about the new color match pen?
The match pen is made so it's a very easy to carry product. So besides having the properties for color matching, the pen can be used, for instance, for swirl mark finding, for finding of the pinholes, and it has some great other features to it as well.
Okay, and then that takes just AAA batteries?
Just 2 plain AAA batteries powers it, so, and you have about 2 hours of operating time on a fresh set of batteries.
All right, and then this is shock resistant?
That's the benefit of the LED technology, is that it's shock resistant. So and you can actually use it as a small practical lamp, not just for the color matching, but for any kind of small, you can say, job where you need a light.
Okay.
So
when you talk about color matching, you had another pen you wanted to show me the difference.
Yes.
The CRI, the color rendering index. Could you talk a little bit more about that?
The thing about creating light for color matching is about creating a light which have a very similar light to sunlight. And the color rendering index of a sun is 100. And with the LEDs we fit to our lamps, we have a CRI value of 95. So if I should explain a little bit about the temperature of the color, then I have actually a sample with me, which gives you a comparison between the Kelvin temperature of 6,000, which is actually this type of light,
okay,
and the color match pen has a Kelvin number of 4,000 Kelvin. So, so the colors are much easier recognized using a warmer light with a high CRI value. So.
And you said these also has the ability to focus the lens?
They have a focus function, so you just pull it at the front end, and this way you can actually concentrate the light even more. So, and this is important because some people have the need to have light intensity which is much higher than others, and therefore instead of having to move the pen back and forth, you just use the focus function for that feature.
Okay, so I've stopped by some of our shops that have your products, and the first person in the shop to grab that was the detailer. He said he had it with him all the time. He loved just pulling it out of his pocket, checking just gaps in small areas on the paint job for basically a buffing compound that may have got in there, and just a quick check for swirl marks if he's in the polishing process. So he absolutely loved it. But then this works great for, I mean, the painter can have this in his pocket pretty much all the time. An estimator, anytime he needs to look at damage on a car, it's a nice inspection light.
It is.
And how long does the batteries last on this again?
The last for 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah, set of fresh batteries.
That's full power steady.
That's full power steady.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, great. That wraps up the color match pen from Scangrip. Now we're going to talk about the new sun match. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
The sun match is actually probably the most popular lamp for a car painter in our range. So because the lamp has many functionalities to it. So first of all, the lamp has a pivoting foot. So on that pivoting foot in reality allows you to work with your hands free if you need to do that. So
yeah, and I know like some of the shops we've gone to that have these, they really love it. I mean, they put this on the car and they can hold their spray out cards. It just frees up a hand, and it's so much easier.
Yeah, so it is. And next to that, the lamp has also some other neat things, which is, for instance, the belt clip, a small hanger. So, and of course, that makes it easy always to find a spot to position the lamp. So it can sit horizontal like this.
Okay.
So, and the magnet is very strong.
What's the battery life on something like this?
The thing about the battery is that when we speak about how many recycles of charging it can do, then it's designed for 500 recharges. So, but if we speak about the operation time of the lamp in a fully charged, then there are 2 steps of light determining the operating time. The first step of light is a maximum 400 lumen, and the 400 lumen in theory can run for 1.5 hours.
Okay.
In the second step, which is a reduced mode, the lamp will operate for 3 hours on a full charge.
Okay, so at full power, that's what you use for color match. And that half power, then it's more like a work light.
Exactly, exactly. So, and another good thing about this is that you have a battery indicator on the lamp. So, and if you just push the switch for 2 seconds and hold it, then it will show you how much battery you still have left.
Okay, right now you got half a battery in there.
Exactly,
right now.
exactly.
And then it also indicates when it's in the charger.
Exactly. When you charge the lamp, you actually connect the lamp to the cable. So, and the cable which comes along with the set is in reality a USB cable. So you can plug it into your USB source. Can be your computer, can be your car. It can be the plug-in USB charger which follows the product. So, and when you put it in the charging dock, you can see always the status of the charging.
Okay. What's really nice about this too, I noticed it's got a magnet on the bottom, so if you have a metal surface, it's going to stick. It also has holes in the back where you can put screws and you can hang it this way, say on a wall.
Yeah.
Another nice feature about the new SunMatch is that it has a glass lens. You want to talk about that?
Yes. The glass lens is actually very good in the paint shop environment because you can clean it with lacquer thinner. And to take it out of the lamp is very easy. You just twist the ring anti-clockwise.
Okay. Okay. Then you just drop that on the lacquer thinner, get it real clean, drop it right back in.
Exactly, and then just put it back in. So just put it back in the seat, twist it clockwise, and then it sits there again.
All right, perfect. And like when I drop it in the dock, and it's like a quarter, how long are we looking at? Like 2 hours to charge? 3?
Well, 4 hours is in general the charging time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's if the batteries run all the way down.
That if it's run all the way down, yes.
And like this LED, it's not a bulb, so people ask, there's no bulb to burn out. What is the life of an LED?
The technical lifetime of an LED is 100,000 hours, this quality of LEDs. So, but the thing about the LEDs here is that you need to make sure they don't become too warm because that will shorten the lifetime of an LED.
Okay.
And that is the reason why the SunMatch lamp has 2 steps of light, because in the first step where you have the 400 lumen output, the lamp automatically powers down after 3 minutes.
Okay.
But if you run it in the reduced mode, then you can run it continuously until you have exhausted the battery. It's a very versatile lamp.
The new SunMatch, I mean, the fact that it's shock resistant, water resistant, dust resistant, it's perfect for in the body shop because it's a hostile environment. And you know, I'm finding that body men are buying this. They like bringing it to the job. It works perfect if they're checking, say, their plastic work for any kind of pinholes, scratches. It's a great inspection light. It's not only a great color match light, and it comes with a 1-year warranty. That's the new SunMatch from Scangrip. Michael, could you tell us a little bit about the multi-match?
Multi-match is the lamp with most output when it comes to lumen. So in reality, the multi-match is a lamp which is a floodlight with the color match properties. It's a cast aluminum housing, and that makes the lamp extremely robust. Next to that, the special design of the lamp, this arched shape, actually always secures the lamp from breaking a lens or so if it should drop somewhere.
Yeah, so basically you've got that curved lens so it'll never land on the glass. This is amazing.
It's IP classification 67, so you can submerge it until 3 feet underwater.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about the battery on the multi-match?
Yeah, well, the multi-match has a quite huge lithium-ion battery. It's a 4,400 milliamperes battery. So, and that battery actually enables up till 6 hours of operation in the low mode. Low mode is 600 lumen output, and if you want to run it in high mode, then you have 2000 lumen for 1.5 hours.
Okay.
So, but another neat feature is that you can actually use the lamp continuously because you have a very tight connection on the rear,
Okay.
and you just unscrew that, and then you actually take the charging cable and connect it directly to the lamp.
So you can plug right into a wall
You-
outlet and run that all day.
Exactly. You just plug in, and then you have a cable, a 15-feet cable, so so you can just run it as a work light if you want to.
And then we're talking LED, so it basically uses no power. I mean, it's
This is a 25 watt LED inside this lamp, so it consumes 25 watt, but
Yeah.
but that's not a lot of power.
no, not at all. That's a small bulb in
Yeah.
halogen. You know, and like I say, we have these products in a lot of the shops, and I love going in and talking to the people. And the first person to grab this was the detailers, because they absolutely love this. I mean, they would put it, you know, when they're buffing out a car. I mean, the minute they put this on, you know, they can see swirl marks.
Yeah.
Or any imperfections in their paint. Like say if they're doing the side of a car, it's got this kickstand, well they would drop it and now they're buffing on the side of the car and they've got great light, you know, versus all your detail shops just have fluorescence, which is really poor light.
Yeah.
Where this just saves all the time, you know, they don't pull it outside and all of a sudden they get under natural sunlight and they start seeing swirl marks or imperfections, have to pull it back in. So this is a real time saver.
It is, it is. So, and there is this nice optional bracket or wall bracket for it. So I think that comes actually really handy when you want to park the lamp somewhere, or if you need to position it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Like say, but this works great. Like say in the spray booth, the painter would have it. It comes, you can buy this wall bracket. It's got padded magnets on it, so it doesn't do any scratching to the spray booth. But I mean, it really works nice. It's basically allows you always know where it's at, you know, but you can just drop it on there like that. But if a painter's in the booth, say he's spraying the side of the car, he can check his metallic, you know, if it's laying out correctly or coverage on his paint. So it's just really a nice inspection light along with being a color match light in the booth.
Exactly.
And this is 1 year warranty.
That's 1 year warranty, just like the rest of the lamps.
All the other
Yeah.
products, shock resistant, water resistant.
Yeah.
I mean, these lights are, you pick them up and you can feel the quality. I mean, they're built for the hostile environment of a body shop. And the minute you pick it up and touch it, you feel that. And that's the new multi-match from Scangrip.